What's up, guys? It's your boy Barca Boy 103. Today we're going to be reacting to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Firstly, on Lewandowski. Today is the day, July the 12th. We've been talking about this date for months. It's arrived, and Lewandowski did in fact go to training. Although he does not want to stay too long, he wants to leave by Wednesday or Thursday, and he's telling Bayern Munich while he's there that he wants to leave Barcelona, and Barcelona are preparing a new bid that could reach the demands of Bayern Munich of around 50 million euros fixed. But one forward who Barcelona have signed is Raphinha. Everyone now is confirming that Barcelona and Leeds have a verbal agreement, and now it's about the paperwork exchange, signing it, and of course Barcelona sending the money over to Leeds for Raphinha, and it will be a done deal. It is expected to happen at some point this week, and Xavi wants Raphinha on the plane to the USA for the tour. That's looking unlikely, but again, anything can happen with Barcelona. Now, of course, the players coming in, players have to leave the club this summer. We have an update on, Ricky Puig, Titi, Mingueza, Neto, Brahim, Pinach, all the dead players. But of course, the big update is on Frenkie de Jong. Mentioned delegates, either CEO Richard Arnold and the sporting director Murta, were all in Barcelona negotiating for Frenkie. They are desperate, and I mean desperate to sign Frenkie. He's their marquee signing, but Joan Laporta will put the decision in the hands of Frenkie. Cut your salary and stay at Barcelona, or don't cut your salary and go to Manchester United. And of course, we do have a final update on Ousmane Dembele's contract renewal. It is done. It should be announced hopefully within the next 24 to 48 hours. But again, Barcelona and Ousmane Dembele have reached a full agreement. But before we get into it, make sure you guys smash that like button down below. Let's try to get the 300 likes in this video. It would be very much appreciated. Also, if you're new, make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already, and let's get into it. Now, before we get into the video, this video is sponsored by Number One Foot. Number One Foot is one of the best replica football jersey websites on the market. They have fantastic qualities at fantastic prices. I ordered some the other day, and I got the treble winning jersey for Barcelona in the 14-15 season. The quality is absolutely unreal at a fantastic price. Look at the badge on the jersey. It is fantastic. You have the Nike logo as well, looking brilliant. It has the right tags, the right size, the right material, and it's at a fantastic price. And on their website, they do have the new Barcelona kit for this season with the Spotify logo. You can pick what badge you want on the sleeve, La Liga, Champions League. You can pick whatever number you want, whatever name you want on the back as well. And again, the material is absolutely unreal. Here I have the 2007 Champions League kit for Barcelona. As you can see, it has the UNICEF logo, the Nike, the Barcelona badge with the Camp Nou name around it. And if you use the discount code BOY at checkout, you do get 15% off your final order. That is BOY. Use it at checkout, 15% off, and all orders over $80 get free shipping as well. So go down below, top link in the description, and get your new football kit today. Let's start off with the transfer news over the past 24 hours. The first player that we have been linked with is, of course, the number one target and priority signing for Barcelona this summer, Robert Lewandowski. If you look at the date, it is now officially July the 12th, the date that we have been talking about for months now, and it looks like Lewandowski will not be going on strike, but he could be going on strike internally. Now, of course, today Lewandowski did in fact return to training with Bayern Munich ahead of their first day back for preseason. Juan Martin Alberto from Relevo came out saying that Lewandowski will show the Bayern Munich preseason training session today. The Polish striker will act with the utmost professionalism until his transfer to Barcelona is complete, which of course is still his wish. Plenty Goal and Sky Mark from Sky Germany have come out saying that Robert Lewandowski will join the preseason with Bayern Munich today, but he still wants to move to Barcelona, and Bayern Munich want around 50 to 55 million euros fixed, and they consider Barcelona's last offer as too low, which I believe was 40 plus 5 million euros in variables. But again, there is some massive movements happening around Lewandowski. The mood has kind of changed about Lewandowski over the past 24 hours. It feels like now his movement could be coming towards Barcelona very, very soon. Some are even saying before the weekend. Gerardo Miro came out saying that Bayern Munich want to clarify over Lewandowski's future before this Saturday. I think this Saturday they travel to America for their tour, for the summer tour, and they want to know for sure will Lewandowski be on that plane or not. Because of course Lewandowski will attract fans, he'll get some shirt sales, all about the promotion for the advertisements, all that sort of stuff. So Bayern Munich and Barcelona both respectively want the deal to be done before this weekend. Now, there are reports coming in from the Polish media saying that Bayern Munich are now waiting for the next offer from Barcelona for Lewandowski. Bayern want a quick solution, if possible, before their team presentation on Saturday and the subsequent US tour trip as well. They are open to selling for more than 50 million euros. And again, more reports coming in from the Polish media saying that the offer that Juan Laporta recently talked about that he sent to Bayern Munich, it is 50 million euros fixed. Now, I don't know if there's variables in there. It just says 50 fixed, and Lewandowski's contract will be for 3 years plus 1 year possible extension for another year. We are hearing still is 2+1, so it's either going to be 2+1 or 3+1. Lewandowski was, of course, present today in the Bayern Munich training session, and he will say goodbye to his club teammates. And on Wednesday and Thursday, so tomorrow and after tomorrow, he will officially inform the club about his departure. Now, also, here's the big thing. Remember, Lewandowski was in Spain for his vacation in Mallorca. When he came back, he didn't bring too many bags, and also no family. His wife, I don't know if he has kids or not, but I know for a fact his wife stayed in Mallorca in Spain. Take that as you will. Again, the mood has changed. Even Sport came out saying that, Barcelona expect the deal to be done before Saturday if it's going to be happening. I think this day is deadline day. The fact that, Lewandowski went, I still think is a big blow to the training session. Didn't go on strike. But we'll see over the next couple of days. If it goes tomorrow, after tomorrow, day after, it could be difficult. But like it says here, Wednesday and Thursday, he'll tell Bayern Munich, look, I'm only here to be professional. I really want to leave, accept Barcelona's offer. And apparently Barcelona making a 50 million euro fixed offer. Am I okay with that? Yes, but no variables. I think if variables get added into that, I think we're paying way over Lewandowski. I think we're already paying like 20 million over the market value. But hey, man, like I've been saying, we are just too deep into this operation. Xavi has him in his plans. Jürgen Nagelsmann does not have him in his plans. I think in the reality, both Bayern Munich and Barcelona know this deal will happen. The question now is when and how much. Now, along with Lewandowski, another priority in the attack for Barcelona this summer is, of course, the signing of Raphinha. But unlike Lewandowski, the Raphinha operation is on the verge of completion. And over the past 24 hours, we have gotten more confirmation of his imminent arrival to Barcelona. Firstly, from Ben Jacobs on CBS Sports, he's come out saying that Leeds and Barcelona have finally reached an agreement last evening for Raphinha with a deal worth to close around 75 million euros as a total package. And Barcelona also looked set to re-sign Ousmane Dembele on a contract renewal. Clubs have always said they want to have both players if the finances allowed it. And even if Barcelona do not activate the second economic lever, they'll be able to sign Raphinha as they agree to pay the first transfer fee in installments. Now, everyone's coming out saying now that this deal is getting it done. The question now is the price. We're hearing in Barcelona, they're saying 50, 55 plus variables. Everywhere else they're saying it's in the region of 70. That's one of the closest journalists to this operation saying now the deal is very, very, very close to completion. And of course, Fabrizio Romano as well came out saying that Barcelona's final verbal offer for Raphinha is 72 million euros guaranteed. Watch this space. I think Romano might be way off the mark on that. All details included, and Leeds are expected to accept it once it's officially presented. So Romano saying, look, it was a verbal offer from Barcelona to Leeds. Leeds accepted it, and now they're waiting for the official offer to accept it. And the player feels that his biggest dream of playing for Barcelona is imminent. Now, Gerardo Miro came out saying that from my information on Raphinha isn't only going to come by Barcelona, but also people very close to Leeds. The only thing left is the second activation of the lever, and it's very close as well. So Ben Jacobs was saying that, look, Barcelona don't need the second economic lever because they're paying in installments. Gerardo Miro is still saying, look, the club still needed to activate, of course, all the other signings, including Raphinha, but everyone's saying now that it's pretty much a done deal. Now, also Romano came out saying that last night, Barcelona improved their verbal offer for Raphinha to 68 million euros in total, which then became 72 million euros with compensation. So the compensation to, of course, Raphinha, agent, and the club, and Leeds are prepared to accept it when it's officially sent. Even Chelsea now believe that Raphinha will be going to Barcelona. We're also hearing from Matt Law, the best journalist around Chelsea, saying that Chelsea now got pulled out of the race and are now looking at Serge Gnabry and other options as well. And finally, we got the big one, Phil Hay, the best source around Leeds, who of course writes for The Athletic in the UK. He's come out saying that Leeds and Barcelona are edging closer and closer to a deal for Raphinha. There is confidence that there is an agreement soon after positive talks over the past weekend, and the player is insisting on playing for Barcelona over Chelsea. Now, this vibe I'm getting from Raphinha, he's pushing for Barcelona so much. I already love him. Even though he's not even a Barcelona player yet, he's a player. He's one of my favorites already. Because when you see a player just show ambition, show a push, only play for one club, he agreed personal terms back in February or maybe March, somewhere around there. It was a long time ago, man. Now, I'm expecting a lot from Raphinha. Of course, we are overpaying for him. Absolutely, I'll hold my hands up. I think we're overpaying the hell out of him. But you know what? It's not my money. Well, it's my club's money. But, well, you know what I mean. So overall, I'm very excited, very happy for this. And now all I'm waiting for is here we go, the official announcement from all the sources saying that Raphinha Barcelona is official, and then we'll get the official announcement from the club. So overall, Raphinha is on track, and the announcement should be taking place, I believe, before this weekend, but hopefully in the next few hours. Now, with Barcelona's transfer targets and transfer exits over the past few months becoming more and more clear, we all now have a better idea of the plan that Xavi has for the squad for Barcelona next season, and Sport came out with an exclusive saying that here is the squad that Xavi wants for this upcoming season to compete in all 4 tournaments and hopefully win some as well. Now here's the squad. Keep in mind the positions, the starters, it's all over the place. I didn't organize it to, best lineup, so to speak. I know, Koundé should be on the right, Auto on the left, blah. Don't take it to the, seriously. So, Ter Stegen, Dembele in goal, of course. Des Azpilicueta at right back, Jordi Alba, Marcos Alonso at left back, Koundé, Christensen, Araujo, Piqué, Eric Garcia as the center backs, midfield of Busquets, Kessie, Pedri, Gavi, Nico, Roberto, and one of De Jong or Bernardo, which of course at the moment is uncertain. Dembele, Raphinha, Lewandowski, Aubameyang, Ansu Fati, and Ferran Torres. Now, of course, we still have to sign Marcos Alonso, Koundé, Azpilicueta, Lewandowski, and Raphinha, so we still have to do 5 more signings. And for the exits, we still need Neto, Umtiti, Mingueza, Ricky Puig, Pjanic, and also maybe Memphis Depay as well. I think Memphis can stay if Lewandowski does not come in. We're going to try and get Lewandowski, of course, if we get overpriced or whatever. We can have Aubameyang and Memphis competing for that striker position. I think pretty much Memphis' career in Barcelona is over, with Raphinha coming in, Dembele renewing, Lewandowski like coming in as well. But overall, my reaction, this squad for me is near damn perfect. I'm absolutely loving this squad as well. Where can we improve? I'd say the backup left back. Maybe we can bring in Marcos Alonso. Other than that, I'm really happy. Of course, Piqué will be retiring next season. Busquets will as well. Then Nico will drop in. I think Roberto is, he's kind of there for the vibes, which we makes sense. He's on a very peanut earning contract, so I don't mind that whatsoever. Overall, again, very satisfied with the squad, but of course, it's not done yet. 5 more signings and 6 more exits. Let's now discuss the players who have been rumored to leave Barcelona over the past 24 hours. First up, of course, the main candidate who will generate the most revenue in the sale this summer if he is sold, Frenkie de Jong. And we do have a big update. First, coming in from Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo. He's come out saying that Xavi will soon meet with the sporting management led by Mateo Alemán and decide on Frenkie de Jong's future. They will then inform the decision to the player as well, and the meeting is expected to take place before the Barcelona team flies out to America, which of course means either today, tomorrow, worst case scenario, Thursday morning before they of course fly out to America. Goal came out confirming this as well, saying that Barcelona want to resolve Frenkie de Jong's future this week before Saturday. So again, the same deadline as Lewandowski. The player will also have a talk with Xavi and the Barcelona board. And finally, Sport have come out saying that Barcelona are considering signing players without taking the sale of Frenkie de Jong into consideration. If a situation arises when no signs can be made without the sale of Frenkie de Jong, the sale of de Jong would be considered. So now Barcelona are trying to plan the summer transfer window while keeping Frenkie de Jong to have that option open. Look, with Frenkie de Jong, man, it's simple. We talked about this for weeks and weeks. Cut your salary or go to Man United. It's, peanuts. And on Man United, by the way, they were in Barcelona. Richard Arnold and John Murta, I believe, the CEO and sporting director of Manchester United, were spotted in Barcelona having a meeting with Jordi Cruyff. There he is, going on his motorcycle back home, and also Mateo Alemán and Rafael Uste. Joan Laporta was not present. It was the vice president, sporting director, and technical secretary. Again, there's still talks going on. United are desperate, and I mean desperate, to sign Frenkie de Jong. There's Mateo and Rafael right there. He's their marquee signing. They want him no matter what, yes or yes. But Frenkie de Jong wants to stay. So what Barcelona going to do, have a meeting with him and say, look, very simple. Cut your salary, go to United. Oh, I don't want to go to United. Push you out. Oh, you don't want to go to United? All right, you're in the reserves. Oh, you have World Cup coming up. Get in the reserves. then he'll leave, right? It's very, very simple. So what you see on Frenkie, and there also are reports saying that Barcelona still want Man United to increase their fixed price. Right now it's at 65 million euros. They want to bring that up to 70, maybe 75. Again, the package for Frenkie de Jong between United and Barcelona is agreed for 85 million euros. But United right now are offering 65 plus 20, but Barcelona wants 75 plus 10. That's what we're hearing right now. So what we can see on Frenkie, but again, looks like his future will be decided before Saturday, as Goal come out saying. But most likely, I believe, we'll have a good idea about this before the team goes out on the US tour. Again, that squad list for the US tour is going to be absolutely key. If Frenkie de Jong's on there, I would say it looks like his exit is unlikely. If he's not on there, I think it's adios amigo. Now, on the topic of the US squad list tour, alongside Frenkie de Jong, Xavi also has other problems to consider for that squad list of course, players that Barcelona want to get rid of this summer. Do you include them in that US tour or not? Now, Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo has come out saying there are no formal offers on the table right now for Riqui Puig, Umtiti, and Mingueza. Xavi does not count on them, and today, of course, they were all in training with the first team alongside Martin Braithwaite as well. None of them have left yet. Of course, they were given an extra week off to sort out their futures. They're all still here. So in the reality, that 1 week off did not help whatsoever. Of course, with Umtiti got close, but in the end, Rennes pulled out of the negotiation. Now, having Miguel from AES come out saying that Riqui Puig, Samuel Umtiti, Oscar Mingueza, Neto, and Martin Braithwaite are completely out of Barcelona's plans, and they will not travel to the US tour for the preseason tour. Miralem Pjanic could also stay back, but is not decided yet. Again, with Pjanic, there is a big question mark. We heard Mundo Deportivo saying that, oh, he's gonna go, but Xavi still doesn't want him. He just wants to see him, see what he's about, and then let him go. I think it was Sport or Jordan Miro. Someone else came out saying that Pjanic is not going. I think it was actually having Miguel, actually. He said he was not going, but now he's saying that, oh, it's still undecided. I think with the lack of midfield options, Pjanic might end up going, but I don't see the point of bringing him. It makes no sense. You kind of encourage him to say that, oh, you're barely in Barcelona's plans, but you're still there, right? So I'll just keep him back, force him the hell out. I think all these players, rightly so, should not be going on the tour. I think with Riqui Puig, should be alone. Umtiti exit, Mingueza exit. By the way, Neto again is very close to Celta Vigo. Let's hope that gets done in the next week. Again, Pjanic has offers on the table, and very, very quiet so far around Martin Braithwaite. So I'll have to wait and see. But again, that squad list will be key. There will be a lot of exits, and you have to keep an eye on who those players are, because that pretty much means that their Barcelona career is pretty much over in the eyes of Barcelona, and more specifically Xavi. Now, two players who will be on that plane in the US tour are Alex Collado and Abdi. 100% they'll be on that plane. But having Miguel has come out saying that Xavi has now decided to keep Collado and get rid of Abdi if both Ousmane Dembele and Raphinha end up signing. Apparently, Xavi thinks that Collado is more versatile. Of course, he can play on the wings, can play as a false nine, worst case scenario, and of course in the midfield as an interior as well. So he's saying that, look, Collado could stay as a fifth option, maybe, but again, we'll have to wait and see how the competition is, how the squad looks before the end of the summer transfer window. But again, if Xavi has to pick between Collado and Abdi, he will choose Collado, of course, into Abdi going out on loan or being sold with a buy option. So we'll have to wait and see. But again, Xavi has a big squad, of course, currently at Barcelona, and he has to make decisions on who to cut and who to bring in. Let's now discuss some contract renewal updates around the first team at Barcelona. Firstly, and the only update, the one update on the contract renewal of Ousmane Dembele. L'Equipe, of course, the number one source around French players, has come out saying that it is done. Ousmane Dembele stays at Barcelona until 2024. His salary will be around 10 million euros per season if he is able to achieve all the bonuses and variables. Of course, the default, the base salary is 6.5, but can rise to 10 based on variables, games, goals, assists, performances, all that sort of stuff. Again, Dembele should renew. He should have renewed yesterday. He was at training. When he was at training, he was at Barcelona. He brought all his bags, but apparently the renewal was not done in time. So hopefully today it is. He's going to be back training with the squad and hopefully on that plane for the US tour. Now, again, there are people still saying that, oh, Dembele and Raphinha cannot come in, but we have been getting reassurance from Mr. Romano and also from Gerardo Romero. Romano's come out saying that Raphinha and Dembele to FC Barcelona are now both in the final stages, and Romero's come out saying that Barcelona want both Raphinha and Dembele in the squad. Disgusting, and I mean disgusting wingers. We balling, boys. We knew this from before. When Xavi came in, we knew that he loved pure wingers. Remember, we were linked with what, like Serge Gnabry, Sané, I forget some other wingers. Xavi loves wingers in the squad, pure wingers. Ansu Fati is more of, a striker winger. He can do a job there. I think Ferran Torres also is a bit versatile as well, but I think Dembele and Raphinha are the definitions of what wingers Xavi wants in his squad, especially with Lewandowski up top, finishing those chances, those crosses. Madre mia, we're gonna be disgusting. So again, Raphinha signing very close, and also Ousmane Dembele's renewal is very, very close. Let's now discuss some of the news surrounding Barcelona over the past 24 hours. Firstly, one of the big questions around the Barcelona boardroom and around Xavi at the moment is who will replace Busquets once he leaves. He could leave next summer, most likely the summer after that. His years are numbered, we all know that, and now the time is to look for his successor. And Xavi thinks it could be Nico. Xavi Ramos from TV3 has come out saying that Nico wants to play more regularly and was open to leaving the club on loan, but Xavi talked with him directly and showed his maximum confidence in the player. The coach sees Nico as a replacement for Busquets and wants to give him more chances. So this season, we will see Nico play as that single pivot to rest Busquets or be suspended, injured, whatever that may be. Do I agree with this? Yes. Firstly, you have to try, internally, see if you can replace Busquets with that. If you can't, you can go in the market and buy like a Rodri or whoever it may be. But I believe first we should give maybe 1 or 2 seasons to Nico, see how it is. I think right now this season to learn under Busquets in training and in game as well would be absolutely perfect. And then next season if Busquets leaves, play Nico there for 1 season. If he does the job, fantastic. If not, ship him off and bring in that replacement. So we'll have to wait and see. But again, Xavi is giving full confidence to Nico to replace Busquets once he leaves Barcelona. Now, along with Nico, another player at Barcelona next season who will have some big pressure on his shoulder when he plays is, of course, Ferran Torres. From January until, of course, May when the season ended, he came in. He has some difficulties. I think overall he did okay, but in the most important thing in his games is that he could not finish his chances. But Ferran knows that, and this season he is expected to have a great season at Barcelona. Sport have come out saying that Ferran Torres joined preseason, of course, yesterday, and he's convinced that he'll perform up to his expectations and bring his best version. He also knows that he has a lot of room to improve, and he used the break to get mentally and physically ready. We are also hearing that Luis Suarez and Messi gave him advice when they were partying in Ibiza. I mean, I could have said that because it couldn't be news. Who cares? But Ferran Torres, again, has a lot of pressure. I think the most important thing, in my opinion, for him is that most likely he won't be a starter coming off the bench. There won't be that much pressure for him starting in Copa del Rey matches. But if we get injuries and suspension, he's playing week in, week out and not performing, there could be some problems. Now, of course, last season, like I said, his finishing was absolutely diabolical, and apparently Joan Laporta thinks that as well. There was some leaked audio of Joan Laporta speaking with friends, and he said that I like Pep and TK, of course. Pep, coach of Man City, TK, sporting director, but those bastards, so does Ferran Torres when he can't score goals. Oh, Juan, man, he's a Barcelona fan. He knows. Of course, he didn't mean this like saying that he's shy or anything. He just saying that lack of form, probably just joking around with some friend. But this audio apparently leaked. It happened a couple of weeks ago, but I think it's all tongue-in-cheek, just some banter. I don't think he means it that way. Again, 55 million euros for Ferran Torres is a lot, but again, Xavi wanted him, the club wanted him. We see him as a player for the future. I think he will be a fantastic player for the future, but again, he has to work on his finishing. Now, you might be wondering, hopefully he has a good preseason. He comes in, scores some goals, plays well. It's not a good start. Bloody man got injured in training. The club released an official statement saying that Ferran Torres has sustained an injury in his right foot. The evaluation of the injury will mark his availability in the upcoming training session. So, of course, has a key word there. Miguel came out saying that his injury is not serious. He might miss tomorrow's match against Olot. I think we're playing tomorrow. By the way, we're playing a friendly tomorrow against Olot. I think that's what it's called. He will miss that game, but should be on the plane to the US. It should be fine after that. But we're hearing all these reports saying that Ferran Torres is having a good season. He prepared mentally. He's gonna be the best shape of his form. Joan Laporta talking bad about him. Then he gets injured. I mean, it's not looking too good so far, but again, still the beginning. I'm anticipating a big season for Ferran Torres for the upcoming season, but again, I understand he needs time, he needs some space, but I do hope for the best for him this season. Now, the final topic that I want to discuss before I end off this video is give you guys an update on Barcelona's activation of the second economic lever. At the moment, it's looking pretty good, and it should be happening at some point this week, hopefully before the squad goes out on the US tour on Thursday. Gabriel Sanz from Deportivo came out saying that Barcelona want to close the sale of the remaining 15% TV rights for around 400 million euros within a week. This could also delay President Joan Laporta's trip to the USA to join with the squad. Of course, the president's supposed to go there, take pictures, press, all that sort of stuff, sit in the box for the game, but Joan Laporta may not go if the activation of the second economic lever is not completed. But again, confidence and optimism is rising. Gerard Demiro's come out saying that process of the activation of the second economic lever is advancing. It could be signed as soon as this week, and Gerard Demiro's also saying that it will be with Sixth Street again, the company that bought the first 10% for the first economic lever. So again, pretty much we're selling the whole entire 29% to one company, but divide it into 10 and 15%. That way we have better buyback options. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant from the board. But all I have to say is this: you gotta activate it, in my opinion. I would say, let me just open my calendar quickly. You have to activate, in my opinion, before the end of this weekend. I think 16th, 17th, that's what the prime time to get it before all the other clubs, their players go out on their tours for the team, because when they go out, it's very difficult to bring them out. But again, with Barcelona, they do everything last second. Messi, Griezmann, Luke de Jong, approving these levers. They've done everything, activating the first one as well. They do everything last second, so we'll wait and see. I think by the end of this week, if they can activate it, perfecto. But if they can't, mamma mia, there are some big words. I think no doubt the club will activate it, but if I'm a betting person, I'm betting on July 30th, 31, but anytime before then, I'm hoping for more specifically by the end of this week. So wait and see. It's looking good at the moment. It wants to be done by this week. Joan Laporta wants to be by this week as well. And also, it will be again with Sixth Street. So that was my reaction to the Barcelona news over the past 24 hours. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like. And of course, leave me your thoughts down below in the comments on everything we discussed. The main thing I want to firstly is about Lewandowski. Firstly, do you think he'll join Barcelona or not? Secondly, do you think 50 million euros is a bit too expensive for him, or fair price for his quality? Secondly, on Raphinha, how gassed are you about his signing, as I am? Thirdly, Frenkie de Jong. Are you happy with the situation that we're in right now? Cut your salary, stay, or don't cut your salary and leave? Or do you want to keep Frenkie de Jong no matter what? What would you do in this situation as well? And finally, your thoughts on Ousmane Dembele renewing his contract with Barcelona. And of course, make sure you get subscribed down below if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys next time on the channel. Take care and Forza Barca.
Yeah!